Ten facts that prove Indian Vedas are none other than advanced science. The credit for almost all the great inventions and discoveries so far has always rested with the Western world. It doesn't mean that they were the first ones to do that. Here are 10 facts of supremely advanced ancient Indian science that you were never taught in school. 1. Sushruta Samhita, the oldest medical and surgical encyclopedia known to mankind. Sushruta Samhita was written during the 6th century BC. It contains 184 chapters with descriptions of 1,120 illnesses, 700 medicinal plants, 64 preparations from mineral sources and 57 preparations based on animal sources. Its author Sushruta is also considered to be the first ever human to perform medical surgeries on humans. The book also has vast details on embryology, human anatomy, along with instructions for venesection, the positioning of the patient for each vein, and the protection of vital structures, marma. 2. The first ones to acknowledge the existence of the solar system. While history credits Copernicus for proposing the heliocentric model of our solar system, it was the Rig Veda that first noted the central placement of the Sun and other planets orbiting it in the solar system. As per Rig Veda 1.164.13, Sun moves in its orbit which itself is moving. Earth and other bodies move around Sun due to force of attraction, because Sun is heavier than them. 3. Mahabharata mentions the concept of cloning, test tube babies, and surrogate mothers. The fact that in the Mahabharata, Gandhari had 100 sons is pretty well known. But what's unknown is the scientific explanation behind her giving birth to 100 kids. Each Kaurava was created by splitting the single embryo into 100 parts and growing each part in a separate container. This is identical to the cloning process today. The birth of Karen, who was born from the characteristics adopted from men of her choice, also has striking resemblance to the present-day test tube baby concept. 4. Hanuman Chalisa precisely calculates the distance between Earth and Sun. Yug Sahasra Yujana Prabhanu, Lilia Tehi Madhura Fal Janu is the sloka that clearly explains the difference between Sun and Earth. That sloka of Chalisa says, Lord Hanuman has travelled thousands of kilometers towards Sun to swallow, thinking that to be a fruit. 1 yug is equal to 12,000 years, Sahasra is 1,000, Yuga Sahasra is 12,000 multiplied by 1,001 yojana is 8 miles. As per the aforementioned sloka, Lord Hanuman travelled Yug Sahasra yojana equals 12,000 into 1,000 into 8 equals 96 million miles, that is 154,497,024 kilometers to reach Sun, which measures the distance between Sun and Earth. The actual distance from Earth to Sun is 152 million kilometers. Bafflingly, there's error of just around 1%. 5. Indian Vedas figured out gravity before the West did. Yet again, way before Isaac Newton explained gravity, ancient Indian scholars had already figured out how it worked. Rig Veda 10.22.14 says, "This earth is devoid of hands and legs, yet it moves ahead. All the objects over the earth also move with it. It moves around the sun." 6. We already knew about the speed of light. Sayana, a Vedic scholar from the 14th century, once said, "With deep respect, I bow to the sun, who travels 2,202 yojanas in half an amesha. A yojana is 9 miles, a nimesha is 16/75 of a second. Therefore, 2,202 yojanas into 9 miles into 75/8 nimeshas equals 185,794 miles per second or 2,99,000 kilometers per second. That's astonishingly close to the real scientifically proven 3 lakhs kilometers per second figure. It's often believed that his source was none other than the Vedas. 7. Vedas explained the science behind the rather feared eclipses. While the world feared the eclipses and associated all types of paranormal occurrences with the phenomenon, Vedas already had a very proper and scientific explanation. Rig Veda 5.40.5 says that the moon was not self-illuminated. 8. They knew the exact length of a year. Ancient Indians used 4 ways to measure the length of a year, namely nakshatra, savana, lunar and sora. Sora was one method based on the tropical zodiac that defines the seasons, equinoxes, solstices, year halves, and months in relation to the 6 seasons. As unbelievable as it sounds, Sora estimates the length of a year to be exactly 365 days, 6 hours 12 minutes and 30 seconds. 9. Aryabhata's deduction of the value of pi. According to documented history, the irrationality of pi was proved in Europe only in 1761 by Lambert. The great Indian mathematician Aryabhata worked on the approximation of the value of pi, and concluded that is irrational and its value is approximately 3.1416. He did this in 499 Common Era at the age of 23. 10. First ones to measure the circumference of Earth. Sadly, the Greeks enjoy the credit for this discovery while it was actually Aryabhata who deduced a formulation proving that the Earth is rotating on an axis. Then, by estimating the value of pi to be 3.1416, he concluded that the circumference of Earth was approximately 39,736 kilometers. The actual circumference of Earth, as deduced by scientists today, is 40,075 kilometers. How freaking cool is that? Please subscribe to my channel to know more about ancient Vedic facts. Thank you for watching.